Hi guys, welcome back. This is Chrissy the Crystal Indigo and I am here with the 1212 Twin Flame Energy Update for the Collective. Again, this is your 1212 Energy Update for the Collective. Now the first spread I'm going to do is for Divine Masculine. The second spread I'm going to do is for Divine Feminine. If this reading resonates with you, write me in the description box or you can write me in my email. I'm going to first start out by saying I am a Divine Feminine in separation with my Divine Masculine. For those who are resonating, you can write me. And if you would like a Twin Flame reading, that information is in the description box below. Now, let's dive right into it for Divine Masculine, the first spread. The first card that came out is separation. So for a lot of the Divine Masculines in the collective, they had to pull apart. They don't understand why this connection with you is so intense, so different. Yet there's something that draws them back to you. Now for those who are unawakened, meaning they haven't tapped into their spirituality, they haven't been really open to what, the signs and synchronicities have been, shown to them. And some people, some Divine Masculines just want to shut it out altogether, right? Because it could be something that happened from their childhood, or they just don't want to open up to it. But when it's a divine connection and you're brought to each other in that sense, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, there's a life path, there's a life mission that you have to complete together. Or you'll just continue to do the cycle over and over again, because you guys have this energetic cord where you're attached. And it's not that it's toxic or anything like that. It's just that the Divine Feminine is more awakened than the Divine Masculine. So a lot of Divine Masculines that I'm channeling into now, or for the collective that I'm channeling to now, you are in separation with your divine counterpart. The next card that came out is conclusions. So your Divine Masculine is slowly starting to put the pieces together, like figure it out. But they have to do it on their turn and their time, because when you awaken and when you realize what you were, Divine Feminine, it didn't just happen overnight. Yeah, you were easily to accept, but it didn't happen overnight. So Divine Masculine has to come to their conclusions. And if you're wondering who the Divine Masculine is, normally that's the person who's running. And if you're wondering who the Divine Feminine is, normally that's the person who's chasing. All right? But in time, those roles reverse, right? That's when Divine Feminine steps into his or her power, because the energy is interchangeable. But your Divine Masculine is coming to their conclusions, coming to the knowledge of something. You understand that there is a reason behind this. The next message is guide. So it's sort of like the Hermit card. Your Divine Masculine is being guided. So for example, last night, I prayed for my Divine Masculine and I said, God, even if, whatever happens, happens. But I want you to be able to give my Divine Masculine the same information that you give me. So my Divine Masculine doesn't think I'm weird, because we deal with it a lot, Oh man, we deal with it a lot. So I can accept my gifts, and I'm learning to be who I am and how I represent myself and how I'm doing my life path, purpose, and mission. And it's sad when your Divine Masculine just can't see it. Or there's so many people that are so supportive of the Divine Feminine and her gifts and things like that, or his gifts and things like that. And your Divine Masculine, who you just want to see, won't open their eyes. So for me, I prayed for my Divine Masculine and I said, hey, just allow my Divine Masculine to see what you show me, so that way my Divine Masculine can understand right? Because at the end of the day, that's the middleman, you know, spirit. You can talk to your divine masculine in 5D, but in 3D, it's a whole different type of story. So that's why some are so like confused, like, okay, well, I just saw this, but why is it like this? Your divine masculine has to catch up to where you are. Okay? But he or she is being guided. The next card that came out is admired. So your divine masculine admires you, thinks you're beautiful, and knows you're magical, knows you are special. But some of them haven't got the strength, got the words, couldn't find it in their heart to speak that. But this is how your divine masculine sees you, and this is how he wants to express. Like, he knows that you're magical. He knows that you're special. You know, for some of them, they just aren't ready to see that yet. Okay? For the divine feminine, the first card that came out is balancing the scales. So divine feminine is trying to balance his or her life. Get everything at an equal balance. Equal give and take. Equality is what divine feminine is pushing for. No more in and out. A person consistently taking and not receiving. That divine feminine wants that equal balance, okay? And this is what's happening in this 12-12 energy, right? Divine feminine is also going through another spiritual awakening, right? So a lot of you divine feminines realize that energy shift, realize that change between like October 31st up until recent, where the energy, it just got so tense, it got so heavy. It was just like, oh my God, like where, even when you wake up, it was just like all these different emotions, all this energy, it was just heavy. And that's when I realized, I was like, oh my God, not another spiritual awakening like this is just a bit much. How many do we get? So divine feminine has come to realize that they are going through another awakening. And that's those thoughts of like, I need to make sure that I'm doing my purpose, my life path work, my mission work, that I am also loving myself, that I am also being the most abundant that I can be, you know, that I'm letting go of things that I cannot control. This is what divine feminine is thinking about. For some of the divine feminine, you'll get your answer in the winter. You'll come into union in the winter time, or winter can be very significant to you guys. So winter is something that's really, and you see the snow is going to be very, 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 important for the collective. Winter, keep that in your mind. Winter is going to be very important for the collective, okay? And I saw other channels as well where they were clarifying there are going to be a lot of twin flame unions in the wintertime, okay? But remember, do the work. Don't try to control the situation. Let go, let God, and let things align the way they're supposed to. The divine feminine is taking action. This is the next card that came out, right? And you see those wings. Divine feminine is just going. So this could be however you as a divine feminine take action, because there are a lot of us in this collective. Some of you guys are taking action by running forward to your divine masculine because they realize that this is what's happening. These cards are mirroring each other. Your divine masculine knows and admires you, and you are taking action. You understand? But but for some, others are taking action and deciding to be with a soulmate. Like, even though you will always be connected to your twin flame, we do have soulmates who fulfill that energy space when the divine masculine is just not ready, okay? Messages from divine masculine to divine feminine. The first card, I'm a better person because of you. Your divine masculine feels, I'm a better person because of you. I miss you regardless of how things seem. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. And I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. They have to go through their own spiritual awakening. And that's when they'll realize. Messages from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. Our connection still affects me. And this is for those who are definitely in separation, clearly. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Some Divine Feminines have decided to walk away. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. That could be Divine Feminine being too hard on him or herself, or they've heard that message from Divine Masculine. The last card to Divine Masculine from Divine Feminine, I'm more affected than you know. Because for some Divine Feminines, they do a really good job with acting like it nothing bothers them at all, period. Now that's the type, I can't wait to get on that level. But the way my natal chart's set up. Okay, guys, the next card that I am going to pull, or deck that I'll be using, is the Oracle deck. And this is becoming my favorite deck. It's the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. She also has some great books out too as well. So the first card for Divine Masculine, it says Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. So for Divine Masculine, some of you guys could be priestess, mystics, or teacher. But let's read this card for Divine Masculine. What is that one? Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages. It is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creation or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt. Surround yourself with beauty and create beauty wherever you go. That was for Divine Masculine. And again, I'll show you the card, Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay? The card that came out for Divine Feminine, Birthing a New Age. It looks so beautiful, right? Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay? Now let's see what this one is. It has to be an action card. Like they're all like separated by like action or inquiry. Let's see. I know I saw it. Yeah. This one's Birthing a New Age. That's number, so it's an activation card. Okay, that's 92. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I'll hold it up for you. Here we go. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often, our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often, what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidate us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age right now, and we are in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise, like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead. We need to release old identities in ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnated at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of his essence, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. So you can work your light activation. So you can hold a card on your heart and say, or you can hold, as you're watching, you can hold your hand over your heart or place your hand over your heart, right, preferably, and say the following words. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Wow. Divine Feminine. Whew. The next oracle deck I'm using is the Energy Oracle cards, and this is by Sandra Ann Taylor. The card that came out for Divine Masculine is number 27, 7 and 2, 9. Endings, 10 is completions, right? Yep. So, walking away. So I'll get this card for you. And I'll hold it up as I read it as well. Okay. This is for Divine Masculine. Excuse me. Letting go, moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you are now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. Let's see if there's anything else in there. The affirmation for this card. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf. So this can refer to Divine Masculine cutting away a karmic. You understand? Karmic and Divine Feminine are not the same woman, right? So not to say that the karmic is negative, dark, or bad, or anything like that. But the karmic is also in their lives to show them, lessons and things they need to learn from, but they're not meant to stay. And as long as the Divine Masculine holds on to the karmic, that is what allows the destruction in the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine's union. You understand? But regardless of, who all is involved, you always try so the hardest that you can, Divine Feminine, because I know it's hard, to send love and light and to pray and forgive everyone involved, right? Because at the end of the day, all of this is for spiritual growth. and learning and strength. Okay. The card that came out for Divine Feminine, we got the Sun. Number 1. Yeah, Divine Feminine is number 1. Like, there's no argument to that. You guys got me all emotional on here. All right. Here we go. And I'll hold it up for you. Make sure I got that. So, the Sun, new beginnings and great creativity. The Sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings. Hold on, let me turn it for you. Blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of the divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or the writing of publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. All right? So remember, whatever you want to see, that's what you will always say. So say what you want to see. And the universe is definitely allowing everything that you've manifested or you've been putting on your affirmations list to come to fruition. Okay? All right. So let's get some tarot. Did I get the, yeah, let's get some tarot for you guys. So I am using the After Tarot, right? Just for you guys. And let's dive right in. So I asked Spirit, what was the outcome for the energy, the collective, right? And so for the first card, I got Knight of Swords. So someone's moving fast, someone's coming in fast, and they are not taking any BS, and they're slicing and dicing as they come along. This could be your twin flame or divine partner, can be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or have it in their chart, or you have it in your chart. But this is the energy, right? This person is coming and fighting like anybody to the death. They're not playing any games. And this is representing your divine masculine. The next card that came out, we got the Four of Cups. And again, divine masculine knows what choice they need to make. Because now they're taking their cup and they're pouring it out into the ground. You see that? Because your divine masculine knows, this is my one, this is my one. Remember, in the Rider-Waite deck, he's looking away from the cup that's supposed to be here and only paying attention to these that were left there. So he's saying no more third-party situation. I know the girl I want. I know the woman I want. I want my divine feminine. No more karmic, the negativity, the holding on for years and years and years. I want my divine feminine. Next card out, Six of Wands. This could be Leo, Sag, Aries. This is the twin flame card as well. Represents twin flame. Right? And here you see him placing the wreath on the divine feminine's head. In the Rider-Waite deck, you see him walking, but you only see the man and then you see the horse and him. But now you see who he was coming to. The same way he's moving forward. Let me put this right. The same way he was moving forward and like not letting up. Here. The final outcome, the overall energy, 10 of Pentacles. In the Rider-Waite deck, the couple is just meeting. In the After Tarot, this is what's here. More abundance, more, community, family life together. This is beautiful. So for majority of you guys, you're definitely going to come into union with your divine counterpart, with your twin flame. But when your divine masculine comes forward, allow them to speak their truth. Allow them to be open to you. Don't come towards them with negative vibes, because it's just going to throw everything back. And, we divine feminines have waited far too long. So when they get the courage to open up, when they get the courage to speak, just let them. All right, guys, this is your 12/12 energy update for the Twin Flame Collective. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you would like a Twin Flame reading, that information is in the description box below. Love and light, guys. I'll talk to you soon.